Hello, I come back. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, a channel dedicated to personal development and all things entrepreneurship for purpose-driven individuals. I'm Mbali and I'm so excited to have you here. If you're new, welcome to the family. Please make sure that once you've watched this video and enjoyed it, please watch other videos, but make sure not to forget to subscribe, like, comment, share it so that we can grow this family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for the love and support. I really appreciate it. So I'm quite excited about this week's video. I don't really have a proper direction for it. I think it's probably going to mainly be a babble on just about me, where I am and what's happening in my life, because I just wanted to do a mini life update. I don't know if I've done one in a very long time. So welcome to the video. Let's jump straight into it. So I have made a massive move, and I wanted to share that with you. For the last 10 years, I've been living in the Western Cape, Strand to be more exact, and I really was loving it and enjoying it so much. I moved to the Western Cape 10 years ago when I wanted to live with my sister. I was 17, I did my grade 11 and 12 there, and afterwards I started studying part-time and working at the same time, and I founded a ministry, and then finally started my business in 2016. And I've really grown such a beautiful and lovely community in Cape Town, to a point where I really know that Cape Town is where I'm meant to be, because I've just got that family and that community, and it feeds into the lifestyle that I like, which is just so chilled, and it's just, you know, that vibe where we go hiking on Saturdays, markets on Sundays, and yeah, there's just a good combination of ocean and nature and all of the wineries and stuff. So I really love Cape Town, but I think I'd gotten to a point where I was a bit maybe in a comfort zone, because I've been there 10 years. I know all of the different places, and I have this community that is, you know, sheltering me, and that kind of just keeps me nice and warm. And I started to feel very frustrated, because I was like, where am I? I'm running this business, but where is it going? I'm not seeing any major growth in it. And I think the one thing about that is that when you're an entrepreneur, if you are growing as an entrepreneur, that growth will translate into your business, and your business will grow. So I was probably not growing personally. I'm sorry, I live next to the railroad, so that's just a train coming past. Excuse that for a second. But yeah, so I basically was feeling like I wasn't seeing any growth in my personal life. I wasn't seeing any growth in my business. I wasn't seeing growth in my ministry, in what I've been called to do, what God has called me to do. And I was just starting to feel like I was going around in circles. And so I decided to make a move. And so I have moved to a new province. I don't know. I'm feeling a little like, I don't know. I don't want to share what province I've moved to, but also I'm like, why would you do an update if you're not gonna tell people where you've moved to? So maybe in the next coming videos I'll reveal where I have moved to. Please comment down below and guess where I moved to. I would really love to hear your ideas on where I've moved to. But I essentially moved here because last November I visited where I am, and while here I got a message from one of the guys in my prayer group, and they were showing me a video of the Joseph Business School, which is a school that was funded by Dr. Bill Winston in the States, and they've been running it successfully there and in different parts of the world. And I'd wanted to attend the Joseph Business School for so long. I think in 2016 I actually applied and got accepted and was wanting to go to the States, but didn't have, unfortunately didn't have my finances come together enough for me to be able to go to the States and attend the Joseph Business School. And so when he sent me this, I was like, oh my goodness. I remembered that I'd wanted to attend the school. And I then also remembered that the Joseph Business School has a campus in this one city that I was in. And so like it was like a spark in my heart. I was like, I feel like this is maybe my next move. And I then started plotting and planning, and finally I applied, I got accepted, and just last week, Saturday, today is Tuesday, I made a move. And so now I live in a completely different province, and I'm attending the Joseph Business School, which is honestly such a dream come true, and the school of my dreams. Because it's all about business and entrepreneurship, encompassed around the word of God, encompassed around being a kingdom financier, being a kingdom advancer, if that's a word. And so I'm really very excited about it, and I can already feel how I'm stretching. And if there's a message at all to this video, I guess it would be to say, have a look at your life and ask yourself, are you in a comfort zone? Are you growing in the different areas? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, socially, are you growing? And if you're not, maybe it is time to take a leap of faith and really step out of your comfort zone and try something new. They say change is as good as a holiday, and I can really attest to that, because since I've arrived here, I feel such a refreshment of my vision. I feel such a refreshment of my heart. And I'm excited again, and I've really got that spunk again to get productive, to get busy, and to do the things that I know I'm meant to do, and the things that I'm called to do, and all the exciting projects that I've always had in my heart but was kind of just too tired to do because I was in a comfort zone. A comfort zone can be tiring. As comforting as it is, it can be tiring. And so I guess that's today's message, is check your life and ask yourself, is it time for a move? It doesn't have to necessarily be a physical move. Maybe it's time to come out of a certain relationship. Maybe it's time to step into a certain relationship. Maybe it's time to start a business. Maybe it is time to change businesses. I don't know what it could be in your life. Only you would know, because you could do that personal assessment. But maybe it's time to make a change in your life and really ask yourself, what can I do to shake things up and really get myself challenged, and stretch myself. So I'm really stretched currently because I've had to find a place. I'm having to learn a whole new city. I'm having to make new friends, build a new community while studying, while growing my business this side, which I'm grateful for, because my business is quite digital, and I've grown my business in such a way that I wanted it to be mobile, go wherever I go with me. And so yeah, that's currently where I'm at. I am moving around with my business and regrowing it in this new city, and I'm really excited about it. So that's me basically in a nutshell. I wanted to let you know that I've moved, guys. I'm no longer in the Western Cape. I am in a new province, in a new city, at a new school, but still doing my business and ministry, and of course bringing you YouTube videos. And for the last couple of weeks, I've been bringing them once a week consistent. I'm such a consistent queen, yes, guys. I'm consistent. Anyways, yeah, so what I also wanted to do was kind of like a check-in with myself, and I wanted to do it on video because it is really something that works so well for me, and I have it in my 2021 planner. I want to show you guys my Crowned to Conquer 2021 planner. This is a planner sold on my online store. It essentially has the months, it has each of the days look like this. It says today I will accomplish, today I'm grateful for, and you write your tasks and what you're grateful for and some notes, and then that part is where you'll write down like what your day looks like and your appointments and things. And then every 3 months it has what I call quarterly reflections, and because we are in March, almost at the end of March, I thought I could do a quarterly reflection on video so that you guys could check it out and maybe try it in your life and see if it helps you. So the quarterly reflection essentially has On a scale between 1, which is not so good, and 10 being very good, how are you in these following areas? Why do you rate yourself that number? What's happening or not happening? So spiritually, I've rated myself an 8 because I'm really in a good place spiritually. I've been saying to someone that I feel like the peace of God is just surrounding me so beautifully, and I think it's partly because of this move and I'm in the will of God, but also I'm really spending a lot of time with God, and I'm very in tune with what He's saying to me, and I'm really picking up on my prayer life, which I'm very, very excited about, because prayer is life. Emotionally, I'm an 8, and I think that is because spiritually I'm doing good. That's why emotionally I'm also doing good. I have a lot going on and things are not perfect, but I'm at peace, and I'm calm and content, and I don't feel like my world is falling apart, and I don't feel like I'm in a depression slump. Yeah. Mentally, I'm an 8. I'm challenged mentally. I'm studying. I am, expanding my mind. The only thing mentally is just that, I've got so much work, guys. And I just sometimes sit in front of my desk and I'm just like, where to start? But mentally I'm an 8, so I'm good in those areas. Socially, I'm a 7. And why I say that is because I'm in a new town, going to rebuild a new community. I miss my community in Cape Town so much, and also I'm really looking for those deep, meaningful discipleship and mentorship relationships that I feel like I don't have solidly at the moment. So that's why I gave that a 7. Physically, I'm a 7. I'm exercising quite often, at least every second day. I'm either running or exercising in the house with my YouTube videos. With videos from YouTube. The only reason why I didn't give myself an 8 or a 9 is because I am not eating as well as I want to be eating. I really want to get back to a diet of having meat and lots of vegetables, but I think I'm drinking enough water. Financially, I'm a 6. I could possibly be a 4 or a 5 financially. I think that's the lowest marking I've given myself, mainly because in 2021 I lost a lot of my income because of a lot of the things that I do were on hold, because they were in industries that weren't operating, so my income is starting to pick up again, and I innovated and pivoted and started new income streams. But I'm definitely feeling the brunt of my previous income streams that were stopped. And also, a move is expensive, guys. I need a fridge. I need a bed. I need so many things. It's not even funny. So I need millions. So that's why I've given that a 6. But yeah, I think all in all, I'm in a good place at this moment, and I'm really very happy and content. And I am also about my goals, because I think that's one thing that you need to check every quarter is what goals did you set for yourself, and are you still about those goals? So how I set goals is that in a year, at the beginning of the year, I'll set 4 big goals, one for each quarter that I focus on. It can happen anytime during the year, but each quarter I focus on a specific goal. So I am working on those goals, and maybe in the following video I can tell you a little bit more about those goals and what are some of my plans and strategies and how I am going about achieving those goals. But yeah, that's basically me. Almost 14 minutes later. This video was not meant to be this long, but it is now. So I just wanted to give you an update on the fact that I've moved and that I am doing good spiritually, emotionally, mentally, socially, physically, and financially. And I wanted to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and to check in with yourself to make sure that you are doing all good. And if you're not, reach out to someone, whether it be a pastor for counseling, whether it be a psychologist, psychiatrist, whether it be a friend. Reach out, guys. The pandemic is still out there happening, and we need to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves in all these different areas, because depression is real. but I think also if we take care of ourselves, we can really do so much better. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and let me know where you think I live now. And comment anything else. I'd love to begin a conversation with you in the comment section. And please share this with someone who you think needs to be reminded to step out the comfort zone. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Mwah.